twisted fairy tales, okay? So, because who wants to be in the tower, you know, with the hair and then, so this is called Oracle. When his spirit came to me from the north, spouting nosegays and jealousies, all those manly pursuits, I knew I was in trouble. Consider the words he left. Make a pledge, for mischief is nigh. Then consider my dilemma. Mischief? What board tower damsel wouldn't want that? To some, even his words are illegitimate. I rave a little. It is his words, not vapors, that intoxicate my senses. Heady I become from all those old taunts, long vowels and short A's. Tarantula, monsoon, antler. I can bear it if you can. Even the goats are mesmerized. Let this be a lesson to all women and men who adore mortals who have a way with words. We shall grow our hair long to stuff up our ears. Sing tra-la, tra-la. Let their gutturals be captured into a potion bottle we clamp down with a cork. Once upon a time, a lavender vowel escaped, and I was left pining in a turret. I was left with goats and chickens that cluck and bray. Fancy me and my fine fashion sense. I've adorned my hair with plumes. A warning. You mustn't let some randy-hoofed mischief man talk you into letting your hair down permanently. No free man or woman wants to lose his way, fall off the tower, take her first tumble.
Yeah.
And I have a third one if you want. Oh,
Yeah.
that. Yes. Okay.
What do you mean? That was the first one.
No, you heard last night. You heard last night. You heard the first one.
There was one first
The
one
tickets only go for 2 nights, people.
Oh, I was a part of it.
Last night.
I was counting. Sorry.
You were in New York.
My most famous poem actually is a children's poem. It's called A Captain's Cat. And it goes, a captain's cat he went to sea and took good care of mice. He sang his
Good ship.
I can't.
The captain's
He sailed, yeah, Captain Cat, he went to sea and took good care of mice. He sailed his fine ship cowardly and sang his cat's advice. Keep rats below and gulls above, and mind we feed them hearty. Good eating they could always make, should they attend our party. Now cats are good for scrubbing decks. We have a scrubber's tongue. We force sea dogs to walk the plank unless their chores get done. The captain had one fleshy leg, the other made of oak. He did not like to show it off to plain land-loving folk, but his first mate, the captain's cat, still liked it just the same. He used it as his scratching post and sailed his boat.
All right.
Lloyd, how about the Whiny Hiney Blues?
No.
So the gist of that is the cat scratched the
Yeah, that was
What else
that was
did
in a book with Maya Angelou and Robert Louis Stevenson. My father, who was a teamster and didn't know who this was, said, "Who's Maya Angelou?" And I said, "Dad, it was Clinton's inauguration, famous poet." And so for about 5 years he went around saying, "You know that poet Angelo? Angelo, you've heard of him." No. Well, my daughter knows him personally. Okay, so this is called Silver Apples. And der Apfel fällt nicht weit vom Stamm, German proverb that when the apple doesn't fall from the tree. I have warned you, maybe I should just tell you something. I have MS, so a couple of references are in here about that. And I was really angry at my father at one point, and so I was writing this when I was angry with him. And thinking of Sylvia Plath's comic poem about Daddy. But I was just angry with my father, so. But you might not get that in here because I try to be a little subtle with it. I have worn you, a white chemise against my numbness. When I lie down at night, I am so bright in these dark hours, moths hover over me, little ghosts attracted to my shine. Daddy, you are mine. I leave you. I leave the country arrogant in its stupidity, to rub pages of poems. I inflame, a spark against a vein. I stumble on cobblestones long before I lose feeling in my feet. In vineyards, I set fire to your picture. Watch your ears curl, your mouth too full of noise. I have chanted Dante Alighieri and watched us become soot. There are Polish towns where peasants wring out nappies. When I ask you where you come from, you don't know. But I think you were born on the barn, like the Luna moth that hatched. How green you glow against the redwood. You enter my ears at night. Luminous engine, you work and work and work. Arbeit macht frei. You and I are a country of farmers and serfs. I sop up your blood with the brown bread my husband has baked in his oven. You will fly back to me, city spirit with green wings, eyes of a man of Arles. Another circumstance, another year of wintering, as I am summering now. Daddy, soon you will be in a place I cannot touch. In Donegal it is already night, and I let the loose soil of us sift through my fingers. All fathers tell lies, all writers are liars. And at Yates' grave, in the mossy town of Sligo, cats stalk moths under a host of silver apples.
Wow.